Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Tanner Houck. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Bo Bichette is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
First pitch, 111.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. From the stretch.
1-0. Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. And he lays off here at ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. So stepping in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it bangs off the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. 2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Next to stand in is Teoscar Hernandez. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. One and one. Guerrero stands at second with 2 gone. And there's ball 2 now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's George Springer, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. It bangs off the...
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Up next is Danny Jansen. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. But 4 runs score in the inning. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox,
The pitch.
the center fielder, Alex.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
That's it, Sox.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
No doubt.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on
The
his stuff.
designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Throw over to the bag. Dive, but he's back. Now here's the first offering. A 1 pitch on its way. Bogaerts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That is it.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
First delivery to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But not before they answer. Ready now is Rendell Grichuk. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And he fouls this one off. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Batting up.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now.
Hot hitter, and he's swinging it really well right now. Last 10 games, hitting well over 300. A good hitter that is in fuego right now.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. He's set and the pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down in the...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left. So now into the box is Jose Iglesias. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He hits at a 364 clip. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's out number 1. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. The bases are empty here with 2 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Fouled away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes this one high. 1-1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order. Top of the 3rd set.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
0-1 the count. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. George Springer the next to hit. Fouled off. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. A run for the Jays on the solo homer.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Travis Shaw is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Jansen corrals it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now here is Xander Bogaerts. A base hit in his first trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report. Adam Ottavino answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. He's set. Here it comes. Rendell Grichuk stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. This is down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
This is skied into short left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
The pitcher hadn't recovered.